Thanks everybody for joining, whether you're with us live online or you're watching one of the recordings. I just wanted to briefly give you an idea of one of the things that meditation and mindfulness practice is all about and what you're really trying to achieve with it. And it's being able to just let go of stuff that happens to you in life, the shit that happens. And I had a funny experience. Sorry, just forgot to put Facebook Live. There it is. So one of the things that we try and cultivate within meditation is a capacity to be able to just navigate whatever really happens in life, because we have things that we can influence and control, and then we have everything else. And what's within our sphere of influence and control is relatively limited. So quite a funny experience was that I'm doing this 21-day meditation challenge. So it's just completely free for anybody who wants to join. But I produced this kind of short video promotion that I put up, and then I put the what do you call these things? The subtitles onto the video, because a lot of people on social media don't listen to the sound, so the subtitles help. But somebody emailed me this morning or messaged me this morning and said, I want to join your challenge, but I don't know if you noticed this, but it's really funny where I think I said something like, so I want everybody to be able to join in, or everybody to be able to see it and join in, or something like that. But anyway, the predictive text basically says, I want everybody to see their ovaries. So you can, you have a video that goes out and it's watched by, hundreds of people, and it's on different channels and everything else. And, you make a boob and you're telling people to try and see their ovaries. And if that's what meditation can bring to you, it'll be very interesting. But it is just that whole idea of letting go. So, I post a video, it's got something silly inside it. It's funny for anybody who finds it, so very few people will even notice it, except everybody who's watching this now can go and find where I actually tell people on that video that you should try and see your ovaries. And Lulu, she's seen it. So yeah, the whole idea of meditation and mindfulness is to have that capacity to let go. So, when you make a mistake, it's just a simple way of saying, well, I'll let it go. So within our practice, we often talk about this whole idea of letting go the physical sense of the body when we're inside it. But actually, it's as we learn to let go of the physical side, we also start to understand how to let go from a mental side, from a stress and anxiety, and life. Like even if you are managing with COVID-19 in your life, there's still things that are just outside of your control. So yeah, my viral video that's guiding people to the 21-day challenge, that also tells them to have a look at their ovaries, which is a typo. I didn't tell people to look at their ovaries. It's just, what the hell? People will get it and they'll either join or not join, and what does it matter? So I think it's just being able to find those moments where you can just laugh. And yeah, as Elizabeth said, not taking life too seriously. So on that point, we shall start. As usual, I'll sound the bell. And at the end, I'll sound a bell too. So you don't need to watch the time. I'll take care of that for you. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or you can sit with your eyes open and just drop your gaze off at a 45-degree angle. So welcome and thank you for joining. So just allowing the attention to move to the breath wherever you see or feel it best. The inhale through the nose and the exhale through the mouth. So the rise and fall of the belly. Now, just taking a moment to bring your attention to the contact points of the body on the chair or the floor. Maybe starting with the feet, just noticing the contact points of the feet, and then scanning up from the feet to the head, just noticing the support points, the contact points of the body. Through the legs, buttocks, and the lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, and the head. If you are seated throughout the meditation, just adjusting the back now so that it's attentive and upright. And now just bringing the breath back to our awareness again. So just bring a series of deep breaths in. So taking in a nice deep breath, filling up the lungs and belly, and then exhaling slowly. Once again, taking in a nice deep breath, filling up the lungs and the belly, and exhaling slowly. And again, this time at the top, hold your breath for 2 or 3 seconds when you fill it up. And again, hold your breath when you empty your lungs for 2 to 3 seconds. Again, one more time, taking in a nice deep breath again, filling up the lungs and the belly. Holding at the top for 2 to 3 seconds. Once again, on the exhale, holding again at the bottom, 2 to 3 seconds before you take a breath again. And now moving the attention, moving the awareness to the forehead, the eyebrows. Just noticing what's here when we arrive. Just remembering that we're cultivating and nurturing the art of being. So just like where I talked about the mistake that I made on my video, I stay inside the being mode, letting go and just, of course, feeling a little embarrassed about my mistake, and smiling and deciding not to move to the doing mode, just letting it go. So we cultivate the being with whatever arrives. So just bringing the attention and awareness here to the forehead and the eyebrows. Just noticing what's here. Tightness or holding or no real sensation at all. What's here? Bringing a sense of softening here. Softening into the eyebrows and allowing them to rest back down. Moving down to the eyes. Just noticing the eyes and maybe just bringing that felt sense of a smile to the eyes, just a lifting of the eyes a little. Not a heavy shuttered closing of the eyes, just a gentle, subtle relaxation of the lids. That can just allow for the slight sense of a smile to lift to the eyes. Now moving down from the eyes, down to the cheekbones, resting at the mouth. Remembering, of course, that the mind will be wandering, always wandering. That's okay, that's what minds will do. In my own meditation before, I took this one this morning. I just decided to see if I could pay attention to how busy my mind normally is. And my mind is probably wandering 85% of the time. So you don't need to worry about the fact that your mind is still wandering after 2 weeks or 5 weeks or 7 weeks or 8 weeks, however long you've been here with us. After many thousands of days meditating, my mind still wanders. So it's not about the wandering of the mind, it's just about the space that we can create within the meditation. We're not looking to clear the mind, just looking to slow things down a little. So bring the wandering mind back to the point of attention, the mouth. And now, if it's possible, to just bring that felt sense of a smile from the eyes down to the mouth. Just a lifting of the sides of the mouth, even the mechanical movement just helps with the autonomic nervous system. It helps us to tell the body right now, in this moment, as we sit or lie here, everything is as it should be. Everything right now is okay. Now moving down from the mouth to the shoulders. Just noticing the shoulders. Sensing into what's here, some tightness or tension or holding. If there's a particular point that's more difficult or tighter than another, just move your attention, your awareness there. Just allowing the breath to drop into that point. Rest your attention inside that point and just breathe for a moment. Now broadening your awareness to take in the whole of the shoulders again. Maybe just bringing in the breath, taking a nice deep breath in, that life and energy, that prana breath. And on the exhale, just a softening and a letting go here in the shoulders. Letting go, melting ice to water, just letting the shoulders relax and come down a little. Once again, taking in a nice deep breath, filling up the lungs and the belly. Allowing for the softening, the letting go, ice to water. Maybe one more big breath to soften again. Deep breath in, and this time moving from water to gas, letting go, letting go. letting go. Just a lifting, a softening, a letting go. So at times like we are facing at the moment, where many people are restrained and contained in many ways from their normal life, and often where we have the lack of capacity to go outside enough, we all have the capacity to go inside, to go within. And here within we can seek shelter. So we'll move our attention, our awareness to the heart and just rest there, and just going to sit with ourselves. Just move through a little bit of silence during this practice. To help with the busy, planning, striving, regretting mind, just use a very simple mantra. Don't get put off by the word mantra. We're just going to use a method to keep the awareness on the body. So when you breathe in, you'll just simply say to yourself, I notice I'm breathing in. And when you breathe out, you just say, I notice I'm breathing out. I notice I'm breathing in. I notice I'm breathing out. So just keep that focus and that noticing, just calling it as you take the breath. The mind will wander off, and see if you can notice it and bring it back again. As we sit for a moment, just with our breath. Remembering I'm breathing in, and I'm noticing I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in, I'm noticing I'm breathing out. Notice that the mind has wandered. It's off thinking about the day ahead, worrying, overthinking, regretting, whatever it's doing. Just notice that it's drifted away. Reach out the hand of compassion to just bring it back to the point of attention, just sitting or lying here and noticing the breath. I'm breathing in, and notice I'm breathing out. And maybe just bringing the awareness into the sounds in the room around you or outside, just widening out and hearing what you can hear. Maybe just moving your senses towards a particular sound. Birds or people moving around your house or the wind or whatever you can hear. Just bring your awareness and your attention to a sound. Now, once again, just bringing your attention, your awareness to notice the body again, just sitting or lying here, the contact points, connections to the ground or the chair. Maybe a wriggle of the fingers and toes. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. So, namaste. Thank you for taking the time to be here for you, most importantly, to be here as a group and to use this opportunity. So whether you're watching us live or you're watching a recording later on one of the social media channels, thank you for being here.